Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I know it's been a while, but I am back. Please hold the applause. I know, you're all very excited. I really hope you guys have been doing well. I wasn't doing the best, but I'm feeling a little better, so I decided to make a video today. Today I'm going to be looking at Jaden Hossler, Juxton. Some people got annoyed that I said that, but that's how it's spelled. And then I watched a James Marriott video and he pronounced it the same way. And I'm waiting for my check to come in the mail for my copyright infringement. So I reacted to two of Jaden's songs, which were Comatose and Angels and Demons. Angels and Demons has actually been added to my playlist for summer 20. If you have any other song suggestions for my playlist for summer 20, please leave them in the comments below. I'm always looking for new music. I am in desperate need. I'm really glad that Jaden has come through and delivered some bangers for me. Thank you, Jaden. So as well as being a musician, I guess he originated from TikTok, which I didn't really know because people just randomly suggested him to me. So I was like, okay, let me check it out. And his music is actually good. I watched his Genius interview for Angels and Demons and it just gave the song so much more depth and it gave me so much more respect for him as an artist. Because hearing that he comes from TikTok, I automatically lumped him in with the e-boys like Chase Hudson or Lil Honey, whatever. But I've come to realize that he's not really on that level. He's definitely more artistic and he has talent and I'm impressed, quite frankly. So I was requested to watch his singing TikToks and I'm very interested to see his range and, you know, other songs that he's covered and his style, I guess. So that's what I'm going to be watching today. If you have any other suggestions related to Jaden or even people from TikTok, leave suggestions in the comments below. Let's get started. This video is called Jaden Hossler Singing Like an Angel from 9 minutes straight. I'm pretty sure it's just TikToks of him singing.
And I would love to see your toes.
The dog's being serenaded. Lucky dog. Oh, this is Instagram.
And I don't care.
His deep voice.
I just want you to be mine. I just want to love you.
His voice is very reminiscent of a crooner. Like, I've never used that word in a sentence. Like, what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? He's like the most famous crooner. Frank Sinatra, thank you. Not saying he sounds like him. I'm just saying like the tone of his voice is similar. And I feel like he could really train himself to sing like that if he wanted to. Ooh, that was really pretty. Where is this? Is this the Lights Out tour? This is definitely from the Lights Out tour. I'm gonna have to sift through. Are there any of him actually singing like in his bedroom? Oh, okay, we have some coming up. Patience, please.
Let me love you for the rest of my days.
Oh, he has a nice voice. Honestly, this might be bare minimum and all, but the fact that he has an image on TikTok, he kind of is an e-boy. Like, some people were like, no, he's not an e-boy, blah, blah. But, you can't fool me. I know an e-boy when I see one. The fact that he has more to offer than just, like, looking a certain way is definitely impressive. That's so bottom of the barrel. But it just is because he has more to offer than just looking at the camera seductively, you know? Very impressive so far.
So come on, girl, come to me. I'll make sure you are my queen.
I really hope that he makes songs like this, like similar to this, where he can showcase his vocals more. Not necessarily the style with the guitar and everything, just, you know, a slower song, or maybe in parts of songs, since he's pretty inspired by like kind of like pop rock, I guess. Just like certain parts of the song, showcasing his voice more, because he just has a nice voice and he should show it off on his own work.
'Cause they say if you love her, let her go, go. And they say if it's meant to be, you know. I got so much on my mind,
and he plays the uke.
and I really need you now.
That's a rite of passage. Like, if you sing online and you don't play the ukulele, quite frankly, you're wasting your time. If you haven't played the song Riptide, you're canceled and you're not gonna go far in your career. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to tell you, but that's just how it is. Someone has to say it.
Come on, be my baby girl and I'll be your man.
Oh, and he has that rasp. It's very crisp and clean, but then he adds that rasp to it at certain points. The versatility jumped.
I don't care. I don't care about the sunshine. I just want you to be mine. I just want to love you till I die.
I noticed he sings a lot of love-based songs. Is that like a theme, or is that that's just how music is? It's mostly all love songs, but I noticed he has an edge to him, but you can tell he has heart and he's sensitive, especially through like his own lyrics. And I think it's interesting, his song choices. That's just what I'm trying to point out.
Love you till I die. I just wanna love you till I die.
Okay, showing off. He has every right to, though.
Only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
It's so, I can't even describe his voice. It has such a classic tone as well as a modern, like, oh yeah, I can totally see him being another one of those like pop artists these days. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? But it's very unique in that way, where he can go from one genre to another if he wanted to. If he so desired, he can definitely go from like the crooning genre and just like straight up showing off his abilities and his range, and then he could just be like instrument based and just sing whatever the heck. Come out with an album so that you can have, you know, different tracks showcasing different talents that you possess. That's just my advice, and hopefully you will take it.
No, it's hard, but I'll be the first to say that I was wrong.
Ooh.
I don't rap much to
I love when people hold the note. You know what I mean? Like, they just hold the note so effortlessly. It's so, oh, it really gets to me.
I know you belong to someone new.
Ooh.
But tonight you belong to me.
Okay, that was a really interesting rendition of that. First of all, I know that's like a TikTok song now, but that was definitely the first place I heard it was American Horror Story. Let me know if that's the same for you. But wow, that was a really interesting take on it. So good. I love the way he can go like, I think it's called runs, I was told. I'm just a consumer of music, okay? I don't have a background in it. I just am very into pop culture, and music is one of the things that makes me the most fulfilled in life. And to hear such talent, it just really brings out emotion in me, and it really evokes just so many feelings, and it makes me so happy and emotional. And that's what he's doing right now, so that's making me even more impressed with him as a person and artist. And I don't know, why don't I hear a lot about him? The only thing I really heard about him in like mainstream news was when he got arrested recently, but other than that, I don't really hear. I don't know. It was just because people commented on my video that I even heard his name. I don't know. I feel like he's limited. He's like limited to TikTok, and I feel like well, you know, now he did a Genius interview and he's making music, so maybe that'll change. But as for in the meantime, like, would not know a thing if not for my comment section. So thank you guys so much. Another thing about Jaden, I followed him on Twitter. I thirst followed, let's be real. But during this whole Black Lives Matter movement and all the protests and everything, he's been very vocal, and I respect that so much. He really does seem like a really sweet person. And I know that he can be written off as a TikTok e-boy and all that. Like, I definitely wrote him off initially, and I write off pretty much if I hear, oh, TikTok e-boy, I'm like, okay. But to see what he posts and to hear his singing and his music, it just brings him to a whole other level, and he really does seem like a respectable, kind, nice, talented, handsome man. Young man. We're young adults. And you know what? I'm not ashamed to say that I thirst followed him. Okay, even on Instagram, I'm up in there liking his pictures and admiring his glossy blue eyes. Obviously, I don't know about his personality that much other than what I've been seeing on Twitter and Instagram. But based on what I've been seeing, he seems like a nice, respectable person. And we're lacking that. We're really lacking that, especially in this generation of people rising to fame through social media. You know the TikTokers, I mentioned him earlier in this video, one of the most famous e-boys. Is problematic. They mostly all are. But so far, other than him being arrested for like drug possession or whatever, which is like, okay, whatever. It could be worse, you know. In my opinion. That's just my opinion. Don't do drugs. But he really just seemed like a decent person. So I think that's all I'm going to do today, because the rest is just admiring his runs and him singing and, you know, just me melting. Let me know if he has any other songs coming out. Also let me know any other YouTube, TikTok personalities that I should check out and maybe give my opinion on. I do have a lot of opinions. I have been a consumer of media my whole life, and since YouTube became a thing, I've always been on YouTube. I think I joined in 2008 officially, but I've been watching since it first started. YouTube first started when I could like first form thoughts and memories. So it has been a huge part of my identity, and I do have a lot to say about a lot of things. So if you want to know my opinion on anything, definitely let me know. I would be interested in making videos like that. So if you want to know my opinion on certain things, definitely let me know in the comments. And I just want to thank you so much for watching. More will be coming soon, and I'll see you in the next one.